Before I do anything, I should first make sure that my assignment that I am creating is not visible to my students while I build it. I will then go ahead and give it a title, and then I will add instructions for the students to follow. Then I will choose a deadline for my assignment. I can choose whatever time I want. And then I can decide if I want to close it after the deadline. I generally keep this open so that students who turn it in late are able to turn it in late. It will mark it whenever I receive it that they completed it late after the deadline. If you would like this to show up in the students' task section on their overview page, you can click this button here to make it show up as homework for them. Right now, it's going to all participants, but if I want to go to select groups, I can go to specific courses or classes within the course. Then I can decide if I want it to be peer or self-assessed, and if I want the students to be able to see the results. If I plan to make this a group activity, I can select here and go through the steps to make this a group activity. If I do not want to see the student's name next to their response, I can click this button to remain anonymous. If I'm going to be having them complete something that requires a lot of typing and writing, it might be useful to use the plagiarism control button as well. And if I do not plan to make this a mandatory activity, you can go ahead and click this button so that students realize it is not mandatory. Lastly, if I want to add any additional resources, I can add videos using any of or links to websites outside of itslearning using any of the buttons that itslearning gives us here in our description box. Lastly, and very importantly, I can also link directly to my Google Drive and pull in documents that are there to be completed. For example, past worksheets or presentations or anything that you would like the student to be able to use to complete the assignment. Perhaps a Google Doc. That's the example I will give here. It asks me if I would like to continue. Click OK. If you want the students to just be able to view the document, you can leave it as such. However, if you would like the students to be able to make their own copy and type answers on the document for you to be able to evaluate later, then you need to select Make a Copy for each student, and then click Create Assignment.